hit the like button, whatever it is, because we got everything y'all need, man. Listen, and what you ain't looking for, you gonna be looking for it then.
Subscribe or Deebo gonna whoop your ass.
How you doing today, Joe?
Man, Deebo, I'm feeling good, man. Steelers came through with that good early morning W. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Well, it was good.
Steelers. I could have swore
See,
last Monday
look.
you was wearing a Browns jersey, weren't you?
I keep Deebo. Every time this happens, I always tell you I have multi loyalties. So when the Steelers win, I feel happy about it. When the Browns win, I feel happy
So
about it. So I'm able to
hold on.
I'm able to do a little bit of both.
So what happened when we played twice a year?
When when we play once a year,
Twice.
Deebo,
Twice a year.
twice a year. When we play twice a year, I'm neutral. I want to see good
Oh,
football. I want the best
so
team
you
to
going
win.
into the
I
Hall
want
of Fame as neutral.
see why you keep going about this Hall of Fame
Hmm?
thing, Devo. I got mixed loyalties. You are obviously with the Steelers, and we're gonna rock with that. But it's okay. Can I not show the Steelers some love too? Is that
It, it's
okay?
so
Is that
it's
okay with
it's
you,
okay.
Devo?
I'm just trying to get a clarification. The people keep asking me, Joe.
Okay.
The people keep
Okay. No, no.
asking me.
Every time you ask me, I'm gonna give you more and more
Okay.
clarity. Every
Okay.
time, whatever
Well,
you
well
need
let's
clarity,
let's
I'm gonna
talk
give
about our Steelers, man.
you.
You know, we,
All
we
right, for
out
sure.
there in Dublin, Ireland, going out there
Yes.
first time ever, getting that good dub
Early in the morning.
for the
Early in the
late great
morning.
Mr. Rooney, of course. Yes, sir. Early in the morning, 9:30. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't
I
I
loved it.
didn't I
I
didn't
loved it.
like how our first possession went. Like we get sacked on the first down, brother. And it looked like it was just a
Hmm.
pure misassignment. We get pressured on the next two, and then we got to punk the route.
Hmm. Yeah, early.
What? Minnesota get the ball, they start driving down the field, and we get a fumble, baby, for a touchdown recovery. I'm like, hey, this what we
That's
do.
what you that's what you thought.
That's what I thought. And then I saw the running back. He went on ahead and touched the ball. They had to do some rule stuff and all that, whatever it
Yes,
was.
yes, yes. That was
That
fluke. That
I
was
didn't
that was
like it,
fluke.
but they helped us out. They had a illegal man downfield. We came in there with that, sack them on third down, held them to a field goal,
Mhm.
you know.
Yes.
But we get back out there, you know what I'm saying? We got to get that man involved. Who that man is?
That man is DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf. That man. We went
Oh
on ahead, we started
my man.
moving him around. We said, we ain't gonna put him out there always at the one. We're gonna move him to the two and the three. We said, Rogers,
Hmm.
hey, instead of just straight out running the run, listen, you a man that been in this league forever. You one of the best to ever do it. Look what you see, and we're gonna give you run pass option. So we started doing a
Hmm.
little dink and dunk here on the run pass option. He don't like what he see, he go ahead and he toss it off. And what we do? What we do?
Your man Gainwell ended up finishing it off. We got a TD on that
Yes,
drive.
sir. Yes, sir. Touchdown.
Gainwell,
Touchdown.
brother, was open. And the one thing I loved about that too was in that drive, you said DK had 3 catches on that
Mhm.
drive, and and Gainwell, brother, even just he was toting that rock and just being able to give him the ball, give him chances. He did his thing on that drive. So I love to see that when they went down there, scored, made it 7-3. Back to the Vikings. Let's see what they're
They
gonna
ain't do
do.
much of nothing, man. They come down there, they get a play here and there. But defense go ahead and they blitzing on them boys. They go ahead, get a nice little false start. And what happened again?
Mhm.
Sack.
That.
Punt that ball on over to here. And we were just
Come
talking
on.
about some man. What would that man name was?
The one that we talked about that we needed him to just get involved, just get his feet wet. They saying he hasn't been being explosive. They don't know what it is. And DK, what did he, 80 yard, took it to the crib. My man was running like a mixture of Adrian Peterson. He had a little Pacheco. He was grinding, getting up the sideline. And I love the way that he finished it on the 3 and still ducked in the buddy and still got into the end zone. That play was unbelievable. DK was he looked great. Hit
The
him in
man said,
stride.
I ain't going
Great
out of
pass.
bounds. What it look like going out of bounds? I ain't running this far not to go in here and get me six. I ain't about to run in here and not get me six. What you
That
talking
looked
about?
that That was fire, bro. That was grade A DK. That was prime DK Metcalf, young, running down the field looking
No
sweet.
question.
So that turned to 14-3. It's 14-3. Debo, we're at this point, I'm like, oh, we might as well. This could be the game. We might as well just run away with it. Defense performing, offense performing. Let's keep it going.
No question. Minnesota, they did a little something. Defense banned a little bit, but we don't break. You know what I'm saying? We went on ahead. It got heavy. We started blitzing them. You know what I'm saying? Doing what we had to do. What happened then? Interception.
Elliott.
Interception.
Yeah. So we get a pick. We get the pick. But then after that, Steelers field goal.
Well, this is what happened, man.
What happened there?
Rodgers went on ahead and took off. He fumbled the rock.
Yeah.
But we recovered it. You know what I'm saying? And then we got sacked later and settled for the field goal attempt. But that damn Rodgers, he came in there and blocked it. You know what? I shouldn't have made him player of the week last week. That's what I shouldn't have did. He might not have blocked that field goal.
He's watching.
He had to be. He had to be. Offense, they come out there, man. They go for, I think, like 10, 12 on the pass, but then we get a rough in the pass, so that add 15 on it. Then we get caught in the blitz. They hit us for 17, then 30. But then, but don't break.
That's exactly what we
Go
do.
ahead, we give them a little 3. We get them a little 3. Halftime, 16-4.
14. What we got? 14-6 at halftime?
Yeah, 14-6. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? My man DK got 122 at the half. Rodgers 12 or 14 for 165. I ain't gonna lie. That boy Wentz, he went 16 or 20 for 150. And Jeffries, Jefferson, he had like 100, maybe 97, 95, something like that.
Brother, it's the big. They were giving up a lot of big plays. They were keeping them out of the end zone, but they definitely too many just blown coverages. Those over routes, you gotta keep eyes on them. I think sometimes then those blown coverages, we're gonna get into them in the second half when we could have really ran away with it. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta tighten up. It's definitely bend but don't break. But you can't just have people running scot-free.
Yeah, we come out, they get the rock, tackle for a lost sack, all that. Let's go. Still the ball and 3 and out. Come on, man. What we doing?
Quick 3 and out.
What we doing? We get back in there though. Sack fumble. Sack fumble.
Yep.
But they recovered it anyway.
They recovered it.
But sack again. And then they went on ahead and tried to pick it. And it's another man on that team that's on the.
That man TJ Swat is always going to come through.
TJ Swat pick, catch, run with that thing. Bro.
That was
run with that thing. Give us a good short field.
When you need it.
Offense go out there. What they do?
TD. To who? The running back.
Listen, man, we getting everybody involved. Offense did a better job running that ball too. Especially with that pass run option. I wasn't tripping, man. I wasn't tripping.
I was very, very. It looked good, man. It looked good, especially in the first half. That still going into the second half. Gainwell just making sure that we, end of the day, having him run the ball, even if he's not getting like 10 yards a pop. He was getting like 5-6 yards a pop. That's going to make the defense. That's going to put DK in these one-on-one matchups.
For sure. So this is what I'm trying to get to, man. Sack game came alive.
Yes.
I think the 6 sacks we had, I believe 3 or 4 of them was on third down. Situational ball, man. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. We go ahead and move the ball around a little bit. We settle for a nice little field goal.
We got field goal.
But again, Minnesota get the ball. We had Jalen get hurt. And I think that was the play where we had that blown coverage. Dude just
Yes,
running
man.
scot-free.
Running scot-free. That's what I'm talking about. We can't have
No,
those.
we can't have that at all. Now,
Scot-free. TD, they end up getting in the
now we in
zone.
a fight.
And they got the 2-point conversion.
Yes. Now we're in a fight.
Now
21,
we
24.
24-14.
You know what else
No,
happened?
it's
I think they
24-14.
played their Renegade again at the wrong time.
See?
Okay.
That's not
I
what
think
we
they ended up
need.
scoring 15 after they played their Renegade again at the wrong time.
When they ended up getting that touchdown, Deebo, because the score now is 24-14.
24. No, it's not. It's 21, 24, 21 right now, right? No, it's 21-14. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. No, it's not. It's 21-24.
24-14, because the Steelers just got that field goal.
You're right. Yeah, listen here, man. I'm just telling y'all, if y'all can't play the Renegade at the right time, don't do it. Last time y'all played it, it was against Seattle when they was about to kick off to us, and that did not end well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We come out there after that though, and we do a hot 3 and out. Like, yeah. Yeah, like 3 and out? What? Anyway, man. Get out here in the defense, they gave up a lot of yards, dude. I didn't really much appreciate the yardage that my guys gave up. But we back into it. We end up letting them boys score a touchdown. When was it?
Yes.
That next possession we let them boys score a touchdown? We ain't let them score a touchdown. We wasn't trying to let them score a touchdown.
And then I think a lot of the stuff that we ended up doing at the end of the game too was our play calling. When we ended up getting the ball back on fourth, and we was not going for it on fourth down.
Well, I understood.
And letting them
I understood the end.
You understood it?
I understood. Honestly, like I understood the end of the one, first down of the end of the fourth down that he didn't go for, and that basically is like we're a bend not break defense. They're going to need room to bend. Now, if you had went for it and didn't get it, the yardage that they ended up getting would have got them a field goal. You see what I'm saying?
No, I feel it. I just think at the end of the day, I mean, no, what about the play that we went for when we went for it on fourth down? When we did go for it on fourth down and they ended up, I think it was a good call that we went for it on fourth, but I think we could have just spread them out and passed it. We tried to run, it was fourth and goal from the 4-yard line. Obviously, we could hopefully like be able to get the run and hopefully he scores, but just with the option of having A-Rod to be able to spread, I think there's a lot more 5-yard dink dunk pass plays that you can do to get a touchdown on that play than running the ball right
But see, that was another
Like,
situation. We went for it on fourth, didn't get it, and they ended up scoring a touchdown all the way from down there.
No, I mean, that was the blown because that's the blown coverage we're saying we look like we on cover 4 on the side. We had Slay and my man the safety step up. And that was great effort by my man that walked them down too. Who was that walked?
It was a linebacker. What's his name?
Linebacker. Oh my goodness, that man had to run 20-some miles an hour. He was sliding.
No, or that receiver was slow. I don't know. It was probably a combination of both. He's sliding and dude wasn't as fast as a normal receiver would be.
No, for sure. But I definitely know what you're saying. That was just a blown coverage. We went for it. And they ended up, like you said, they ended up scoring on that. But God damn, they had to drive. They had to go 90 yards.
Bro. Peyton Wilson. That's the name, bro.
Peyton 22. Wilson. Yes.
Peyton Wilson. Listen.
Shout out Peyton Wilson.
Listen. They say 22.8.
22.8 miles an hour?
22.48 miles an hour. He went to go get it. That boy
went
fast.
To go get that. Yes, he did. That boy is fast.
That boy fast.
That's the effort you need. That's the effort you need. They're gonna play that because he ended up saving a lot of time. They would have scored a whole lot quicker. He made him run a whole lot more plays. Ended up getting in the end zone.
They burnt off 61 seconds, bro. Oh yeah, for sure. That definitely helped us, especially towards the end as they were going down, getting a little stuff here and there, and of course, we got the sack to close it out. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. The defense went out there, finished to close it out the way that they had to.
No.
Didn't let them get in field goal range. No, that's great. I just think this just the two plays. I mean, everything's 2020. Hindsight is
Mm-hmm.
2020. But I would have just tried to run a pass there on that one, and then on the last fourth, just not letting them get the ball back at all. You know what I'm saying? Everything worked out
Yeah,
for
I understand what
for
you're
the
saying,
Steelers.
but like I'm saying, we're ahead. We're ahead.
Yeah,
We
you would have
don't.
did the
Yes,
same
we
thing.
if we don't make it, we just gave them a
Okay.
short field. They only need 3 to tie it. Who knows what happens in overtime? Let me punt this
Hmm.
ball. Give my defense the opportunity. We already at that time got 5 sacks. We're pressuring him. We're having we're having success. I'm gonna make you have to
Hmm.
drive the field some length before you can get into field goal range to be able to kick it. And that's exactly what they did. Like I said, we're a defense that's
Yeah.
bend, don't break. And sometimes we
No, no, for
break though.
sure.
So they need that room. They need that room to bend. The good
No,
thing,
for sure. Like you said too, you could do it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like if they, like you said, when we did go for it and they didn't get it, they still went down and scored. So still punting the ball off to the defense, putting them in a situation, whatever.
mhm,
Like they could have still been able to get a touchdown, but like you said, they needed some space to bend. So I feel it both ways. I just like if you got the ball in your hands, don't give them the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like it just if you can close it out with a quick play with one time with a play, let's do it.
yeah. The things I liked about this game is the options that they gave. They let Rodgers have
Mhm.
have more control, especially with that run pass option. If you don't like what he see, he go ahead and dip it out. That's nothing but a short run anyway. And plus, you get yards after the catch, hopefully. The offensive line
Mhm.
still they block better, but they still need to do a little bit better. DK, of course,
Mhm.
involved early. That is a key.
Yes.
You got to get him
Mhm.
involved early. Steelers defense
Mhm.
played the run better, dude. They pressured the quarterback. They got 6 sacks. I think 3 or 4 were on third down. They were just situationally better in that. I loved it.
Mhm.
The other side, things we can get better at is just protecting Rodgers better. As a defense, we're giving up too many yards. At some point, the bending, you bend too much. At some point, you
Yeah.
gonna make it a little too weak. It's gonna start snapping.
No, for sure.
I
For
think
sure.
I think I don't know, good or bad, that we're going to start to live and die by the blitz though. Like that's something that I saw, like we were getting a lot of guys up to the line and blitzing to try and slow down the run to put pressure on them for the pass. It was a couple situations where they caught us in blitzes, and they ended up getting yardage because he was able to see it and get the ball away in time. Um,
I think I definitely know what you're saying. I mean, everything you were saying with I'm liking what I'm seeing. The running game, the defensive run game was a whole lot better. With the blitzing part too, my only thing is as long as we don't have people running scot free, like if there's catching tackles, if there's blitz, there's going to be little windows where people are going to be able to make plays, catch the ball, tackle it.
mhm.
If there's people running scot-free through our defense, that's just the only thing that I don't like. We don't need those big miscues, those big explosive plays. If we could just keep those down, you know what I'm saying? Everything else will be fine. Catching tackles gonna happen. Blitzing to stop the run, blitzing to put more pressure, that's gonna happen. Bang bang plays, catch and tackle. But when people are running through our defense wide open and nobody's there, that's just the thing that's gonna mess it all the way up. So the bend but don't break is always kind of gonna be what we're gonna do. Make plays, being able to create turnovers, punching the balls out, being real. You know what I'm saying? Elliott making picks, TJ making picks. We're always opportunistic. Strip sack fumbles, getting after the quarterback, 6, 7 sacks this game. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is something that we're gonna still be able to do. But eliminating people running down your defense, these are going to be like 30-yard plays, 40-yard plays. If you take down those, like we're having 2 or 3 a game, that's 60, 70 yards. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If you just knock off 3 plays, you know what I'm saying? People running through our defense. So that your defense will be so much better and it won't look as bad and everything is kind of flowing when you don't give up chunk
Yeah,
plays.
yeah, but um, I think that was part of what Cam had said last week. When he
Mhm.
was when he was talking, actually when we talked about too, with the other man, TJ, that third quarter
Yeah.
interception he had. made him only the 7th player to have 100 sacks and 8 interceptions in a career all time. The other 6, they all in the Hall of Fame, baby.
Oh, for
Lawrence
sure.
Taylor, Richard Dent, Chris Dolman, Jason Taylor, Julius Peppers, Ricky Jackson.
Come on,
No
man.
question. And
that's elite company.
that offensive man, the Yak Monster. 5 yards of attempt, but they say, whoa, the Steelers only average 5 yards per attempt in the air. That's the fewest. But guess who lead the league in yards after the catch? Yak. Steelers.
Yeah, because you getting it to DK and you getting it to Jared Warren. Warren getting up out of there after, like, I think him and like Gibbs, you know what I'm saying, those running backs that just get the ball in his hands. Like, you can give them a little screen. Any of those quick passes, those are extended runs, but those are like no yards for yards. But once he get missing that 20 yards, that's gonna count all that.
Yeah, for sure. So all in all, I'm extremely happy, as you can see, about my guys win. Again, I gotta go, do me another cigar. I mean, I'm gonna mess around. If I get cancer, I'm gonna put that on the Steelers. Y'all winning too much, baby. Y'all winning too much.
You're winning too much. Got you hitting them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got you hitting them good stuff.
Yeah, let's